Hello. Welcome back to our Rule of the Waves 3 playthrough of Italy, starting in 1890, Mare Nostrum. Today's the 16th, and this episode is going to be going up a little bit late. I thought I had an episode ready for today, and I was coming in to record the next episode for the 18th, and I realized that I didn't have anything for today. So I'm going to try to knock this out quick and get it up. Hopefully it'll go live probably around 6 o'clock or so Eastern time. And then I'll get another episode ready for the 18th. I apologize for not having one ready to go today at 3 o'clock as usual. I got a little bit caught up. Let's start pressing some buttons here, by the way. So it's no need to save the game because I just loaded it up. Press the button. But I got a little bit caught up this weekend. I was playing a stress test for a game called Monsters and Memories. Let's see, we got a improved float plane. We're not too worried about our float planes. We get 20 more knots of speed. Okay. Not again, it doesn't really matter. We don't use float planes. Here's an improved fighter. We do use fighter. However, the reliability is poor. We get a little bit more speed, an itty bitty amount of range, and we gain 1 point of firepower. So even though we're poor reliability, this is a pretty good fighter, pretty solid. But there's a game called Monsters and Memories. So Austria and Spain have fought in the Mediterranean. So Austria will fight. They'll fight Spain, but they won't fight me. They lost a heavy cruiser. Spain lost a heavy cruiser and a light carrier, but I don't really care as long as we're killing off Austrian heavy cruisers. I'm pretty happy. Alrighty. Lots of fighting going on around the world. It's a world war. We lost 18 merchants again. Okay. Here's our light cruiser Minerva. So let's build 4 of those for now. But yeah, there's a game called Monsters and Memories. It's like a sort of an homage to older MMOs like EverQuest, Dark Age of Camelot, even a little bit of very early World of Warcraft. And the graphics in it are not fantastic, but they're not meant to be. They're meant to kind of have their own, kind of old school style. And it's the mechanics of the game, it's the social aspect of the game that matters. Here's a coastal raid, and they declined it. Small engagement. What do we got? Light cruisers. So we're probably fighting against heavy cruisers, which means we're going to end up running away. Especially if it is nighttime, so we don't even get to use our air advantage here. So set our speed, get our torpedoes ready to go. But yeah, I hopped in and played Friday, Saturday. Looks like they're trying to avoid the mine. Friday, Saturday, I played yesterday a little bit. This is going to be, actually, those don't look like heavy cruisers. They look maybe like destroyers. They look like a little bit smaller than us. But I played, had some fun, had a lot of fun really. There's still a lot of work they have to do. It's a small team, and they're doing it for free, like with their own money. They don't have a Kickstarter. They're not asking for any money. Uh, it's a lot of people volunteering their time to develop something for the community, the MMO community. But yeah, it's a fun thing, and that's why I thought I had that's why I thought I had stuff set out until today. I was like, we'll be doing that this weekend. So what is my formation here? Why are they on top of each other like this? What the heck is going on with my commanders? There we go. Um, Not really sure what I can accomplish in this battle. I think we hit that one destroyer with the guns a few times, but it's probably not enough to sink them. I'm hearing some booms. There's another one. Maybe I need to go in and make some of my aircraft night capable, although, like my land-based aircraft. Don't want to do it in the middle of a war because I believe that resets your experience level. But it might not be, I don't know what year it is. I think it's 1940. I think it's like 1940, so the night aircraft might not even really be a thing yet. Well, we're not catching anyone, so let's just go to port. Oh, there's a submarine there. There we go. Well, we sank a destroyer. Fine. It's a minor victory. Yep, and we're getting more protests, which is a problem. The Julius Caesar's in the yard. Austrian dive bomber. They carry 800-pound bombs in their dive bombers. I think ours are a lot better than that. There's the US dive bomber, 500-pound bombs. Our new medium bomber's ready to go. Oh, we lost a destroyer. 17 merchants sunk. That's not good. We're getting a fuel shortage again because we just can't. Gosh. Um, you know, let's see here. Division. Do we have any divisions that are short? We do not. So we're gonna grab 7th Division and we're gonna put them on trade protection. Maybe that'll help with the rating. I don't know. We've been at war for 33 months with Austria, and we haven't had a real battle with them in like a year probably. I don't know. Hey, we intercepted a raider with our battle cruiser. This is our chance right here. We hope and cross our fingers that this is a Austrian heavy cruiser. Squad max. We've got our 12-inch guns ready to go. We're cruising along at 31 knots. This is our chance. This is what we need right here. Every heavy cruiser we can knock out of this war is a big, big deal. They have like 8 of them or something. And they've been doing a lot of raiding, and we can't really stop them with anything short of a battle cruiser. There's just going 5-minute intervals, I suppose. Trading couple hits, that's fine. I know they have good armor. Actually, 4.5-inch. That's not even good. We have 11-inch. So we might be in the immunity zone here. Let's just let it run. Maybe I could have designed battle cruisers with all forward armament since they're going to be doing a lot of chasing. But I did design these guys as, raiders as well, so they might be doing some running. So you don't want to have all forward on your raiders. How fast is this? Is this the 30? No, it's 29 knots. We should be catching up to it. We're doing 31. Is he on fire? He is on fire. Seems to be slowing down a little bit here. There we go. Down to 50% ammo, but that should be... We're going to go to max -2 to get the gunnery. Does this thing have torpedo tubes? It does. So we got to be a little bit cautious. But look at that. He sort of ran himself aground there, and now he's going to get absolutely pummeled. There we go. Getting those 12-inch hits on him. That's what we need. Maybe this will improve our overall morale if we kill one of these raiders. Make the Italian people happy. Turn around. There we go. He did. Which one was that? This is the Marburg. Goodbye. I'm going to gain a prestige off of that. And there goes our fleet morale again. We'll lose some budget and some prestige. But it might make people happier. Oh, they derailed it anyhow. Oh wow, we're losing our escorts. Russian heavy cruiser. We're down to 13 merchants sunk this month, which is a little bit better. I mean, we're stopping so many raids. I don't know. Fleet morale stinks again. It's starting to bottom out. Unrest is up to level 10. Gosh. Here we go. We captured, caught another raider. This is very good. Very, very good. Just need to do the same thing we did a minute ago. Although I honestly, I don't know how Austria is still going. If our unrest is 10, and we've had them blockaded, our unrest is 10 just from being raided, and they've been absolutely blockaded and losing every engagement almost. Feels a little bit fishy. Like where the AI just gets to do whatever they want pretty much. All right, let's go to max -2. There we go. So a nice salvo of hits there. All right, we got him. We got him. Which one was this? The Klagenfurt. Never even heard of that one. Fleet morale improves. Gain a prestige. Continued operations. Okay, losing another escort. Yep, lots of raiding happening. Oh, Japan lost a carrier and a battleship. Okay, down to 12 merchants sunk this time. That's a 33% fewer losses. There we go. So we lost a destroyer from Division 2 there. Okie dokie. Let's take a look at the almanac real quick. Austria. They're down to 4 heavy cruisers, and you can guarantee they're all... Actually, they have just 2. They have 2 heavy cruisers left. So you can be sure they're all on raid duty. which means we're not getting any kind of fleet engagements here. So we're at war with Russia, Austria, the US. There's nothing we can invade. I was thinking if we could invade somewhere, it could force an engagement, but that's not really happening now, is it? Oh, okay. We caught another raider with another battle cruiser. Excellent. This is very good. Very, very, very good. This isn't the Leonardo da Vinci, but it should still do all right. It's a battle cruiser. Squad max. There he is. Trying to avoid us, are you? Another heavy cruiser. This is the way. Hopefully our unrest can start coming down if we take less and less losses, or fewer and fewer losses. Due to rating. All right, got a max -2 for the gunnery. Broadside, and there we go. Which one was that? That was the Minerva. I think that's what we're calling our new ship class, isn't it? Revolution! Isn't that great? We had them blockaded for literally 3 years, and we're the ones who have a revolution. A democratic government has taken over. And we returned roads to them. I hate Italy. I tell you what. I really don't like Italy. All right. Do we get a better? What's the better fighter? At least the war is over. I'm sick of playing Italy. I just want to get this over with. It's worse in every way. So we'll say no. Ay caramba. That is such a stupid mechanic. I gotta say. That is really bad. Did we lose dock size too? We're down to 30,000. We lost dock size. Is that true? Yeah, we lost dock size. We lost 200,000 off our budget, and we lost our docks. Is did we? I'll have to go back and watch it, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, there's literally nothing we could do there. We had them blockaded for 3 years straight. We sank like their entire navy. They never capitulated, and we lost the war due to being raided. Like they had nothing left, like nothing. Whatever. Yeah, Minerva is our new light cruiser. Indeed. Alrighty, so we're back to being a democracy. We're back to being poor. New docks completed. New torpedo bombers. Let's see. We get about 20 knots of speed. We get some more range potentially. We get all these. They all carry medium. They all carry torpedoes out to uh, medium load instead of heavy. Do they carry 2,000-pound bomb? I don't know about this. I don't know. But you know what? We'll take the ones that have the better range. More toughness, whatever, it doesn't matter. Not too with how that ended, I'm honestly not too invested in this right now. I just don't care anymore. All right. 1% savings on machinery. Tensions are all going to be down for a long time. We have 33,000 ton dock size. Yeah, beating the army has top priority. Maybe we get some prestige. We're at 41. Let's see, naval patrol craft. Here's an improved version. It's the C as opposed to the B. We get a little bit of speed, uh, tiny little bit of range, and one more firepower. Eh, at least they can defend themselves if they have to. All right, we're up to 42 prestige, fleet morale. We sure can play football. Um, yeah, we'll do an air race. Give them some money. Why not? Hey, look at that. We got top speed. We've raised our prestige up to 43. Nice. We get a little bit of a victory there, making up for losing a war that we were winning for 3 years straight. Okay. Well, we can do radar now. So we definitely want to put that on high. Is there anything else we want to adjust here? Not really. Not really. We might be able to lay off of torpedo technology, even though it is kind of like it's kind of like the backbone of what we're doing. But we have pretty good range and damage on our torpedoes as it is. Let's hang on to that for a little while longer until I forget about adjusting it. All right. Here's an improved naval patrol craft. We just got a new one, and it adds another 5 knots of speed, another point of firepower. Dang, wish we could convert these into fighters. We increase the speed by about 150 knots and just make them our fighter. That'd be crazy. 9 firepower in a patrol craft? That's outrageous. All right. Leaking sensitive technology? Nah, we don't want to give it away. How come we never get technology leaked to us from people doing sensitive stuff? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to increase my spying. It was suggested that I increase my spying against Austria, that maybe it would like help me with the rating. But considering we only had about 4 months or so there before the war ended since this episode started, I don't think the spying actually would have gotten into gear. Austria-Hungary controls Norway. So they got a piece of war reparations from Germany, I guess. I don't know. That's I don't know. It's just silly, 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 silly. Well, it gives us a target next time we go back to war with Austria. All right, we need to lay off these Minervas a little bit. I think. Let's halt construction on those, and then it'll buy us some time to finish some other projects. So we're running out of money. But for now, we're 25 minutes in. We're gonna call it there. I'll get this episode posted up hopefully for 6 o'clock, which will be in about 45 minutes. Again, I apologize for not having one ready to go today, and then I'll record another one for Wednesday, I guess, the 18th. Anyhow, if you're still here, sorry about the way the war ended. It's literally completely out of my control. I have nothing I can do to fix it. But I appreciate your being here, and I'll see you next time.